YouTube land, TNT Neon Prime here, and we're back with another review, and this time it's a review on the core class Transformers Evolution Dinobots. We have Grimlock here on my left, your right. We have Sludge here in the middle, and we have Slag, which what I grew up to know him as Slag, not Slug, but Slag, and he always will be Slag in my book. So, and I got his weapon turned around backwards, so that's how he would be in my book. Alright, first off, we're going to start off with little bits of the box art. We have Transformer Evolution here on the front, Mr. Grimlock here on the side, on the top there we have Grimlock, on the top we have Evolution. We have Mr. Grimlock here on the back side and everything, and that's about it for that. We have Sludge up next for him. Box art on the side, pretty much the same box art you get with any other Evolution, just different with the robots. And we have him on the front here and pretty much on the back. And I was quite so shocked that he did not come with the weapon. So he's one of 6. And I'm surprised they made Grimlock a leg and not a torso. Or, you know, not a torso, but the head part of Volcanus, which they made Slag. Alright, so we have Slag here on the side here. Box art on the front here with him. On the side we have box art and there, and also him on the top. Alright, so let's get down to the Dinobots. Alright, first up we have Mr. Grimlock here. We have Mr. Grimlock sporting the gold chest, painted gold chest with the Autobot symbol here. Sporting his traditional head with the blue visors. This is all out of a gray mode. We have his weapon of choice, which I wish they could have did the weapon better. They could have had the post where the post was down here and posted in his hand instead of posted up here on the top. So we won't have to look at a hollow, you know, point here and everything. Which it ain't gonna matter to me because they're gonna be in Volcanus mode for me on my shelf. And we have 2 pegs here which can peg into the leg part here, and also peg for his tail also. Alright, we have him sporting some nice gold nails, which is part of the feet for the Dino mode. Black painted hands here, nice black paint, I mean, because it's shiny and everything. We have detailing here in the legs or whatnot. We have paint here on the side here. Arms are painted in a silver for the Dino arms, and gold trim here also. We have that. Alright, so up next we have Mr. Sludge. Sludge up here, we have him with a red, sporting a red chest with a black mark on the inside of the chest and a big gaping hole there. We have a crest symbol, silver crest up here on his head. Also we have painted silver on his face with blue eyes, and they look just like the G17. What's so good about it? Black paint here and here. Also with the feet we have gold paint. We have his head, which comes in the pack separated from his body, so you put his head on his back, his dino head, and it sits here on his back with the gold paint here, Autobot symbol with the blue eyes, looking real good. The paint apps on this guy is pretty decent for core class. Right, keep him standing up. Everything wanting to fall. They've been drinking, so you got to forgive them. They both, all of them, been drinking, except for they've been drinking too much energy, except for Grimlock. Alright, we have Slag here with the red face, with the blue visor, with the mouthpiece here, which is gray, and up under that a gaping hole, which is also with the paint and everything. The weapon he's sporting is part of his tail also, which I see how they did this one. They could have did GRIMLOCK the same way by putting the peg here on the bottom instead of up there, so it'll look crazy. I mean, it still could look good shooting like that. And here we have Volcanus head, and the head sculpt paint looks good on this guy with the gold here and that red visor with the black hair. It looks really, really good. Really good. So they did the paint out pretty good on this. Alright. And it uses his weapon. I don't know if there's a claw. Would that be a claw or whatnot for a SLAG or gun or whatnot? But nice gold paint here on him. I'll finish up with SLAG. We have paint here and here. On the black paint, we have paint on his little toesies. The head painted real good. Wonder if I should paint these red like they was with the G1 toy. Here we have nice paint, gold paint with the Autobot symbol here, and that's about it at that. So alright, here goes some size comparisons. We have Core Class Optimus Prime, we have Rumble / Frenzy, and we have Mr. Shockwave. As for some samples, and we have Mr. Willie right there. And just for giggles, we have a Dollar Tree special GRIMLOCK, just to throw that in. So there go a couple of size comparisons. Optimus looked like he is taller than GRIMLOCK. He is taller than GRIMLOCK, and yeah, Optimus looked taller than GRIMLOCK, and Shockwave looked a little good in that height too. So there goes some height comparisons. Alright, articulation for this guy, we have a right and a left. You can look up, down, rotate, move his wing out of the way, get a full rotation. Arm is on a soft ratchet. I guess that do out for most, I guess, for his leg or whatever, so it won't fall from underneath him whatsoever. Has a sort of a thigh swivel, can do a full Van Damme, got a knee bend, also has a knee rotation along with a waist swivel. Alright, as for Mr. SLAG, we have Mr. SLUDGE. Also can do a full arm rotation. Arm can go up that far. No elbow bend. He has a chest swivel, has a flap up front to raise up so he can get high kicks, and he has a knee bend, can kick back that far. Also has a knee swivel also. So got that going on right there. Head rotation also. No ab crunch whatsoever as far as articulation for him. And for Mr. GRIMLOCK, we have a arm swivel, have a butterfly to manipulate part of the combination transformation, has a right and left look swivel, can kick up, can have a knee bend, knee swivel also. So sort of kind of knee swivel, and can do a full Van Damme also with a waist rotation. Alright, so we're going to get down to transformation for these guys. Alright, first off we're going to rotate Mr. GRIMLOCK feet forward, his fists, feet, whatever, forward. We're going to take the sliders here, Gonna slide the pegs into place. You don't snap them together, just slide them. Gonna take the back side of him and raise that piece there. Then take his legs and bend them and have them lock into place like that. Bring his other legs down. We're gonna take his chest here, rotate it down, and we're gonna collapse it like so and peg them into spot like that and bring that down. Then we're gonna add his tail with the two pegs here on the rear. Add his tail, and there he have his tail. Oh, I missed something. There is a little bit of silver paint detail here on Mr. Grimlock's tail, and bring the head down. So alright, so for articulation for Mr. Grimlock, of course we know his arms. These arms do try the dinosaur arms do not, T-Rex arms do not move. His head move up and down and no right to left. So that's about it on articulation for Mr. Grimlock. Alright, slide him off the slide, and we have Mr. Sludge here. So we're going to go ahead and start out by just rotating his body here, then taking his feet and pegging them together because this forms his tail, and then we're going to rotate all of that forward like so. If I'm doing this right, I think I'm doing it wrong. Oh yeah, you're going to take this part here and bring it all the way, and then bring this down up. I'm messing up. Bring it like that. Take the arms and bring the arms in. Bring them in. Peg them together. Sorry y'all, trying to do fast. I need to slow down. Then what we're going to do, take the arms and fold them into place like so. And then bring the head up, clamp it into spot, and there we have Mr. Sludge in his robot form, look pretty decent. Not to have no mobility, so none of his stuff move, and bring him down. But look how little he looked. Look how little he looked with these guys. Alright, so now we have Mr. Slag. So we're going to bring his mouthpiece up like that. Bring it down, take his arms, rotate them down, then bring them out like so. Do that again. So we're going to rotate them, then bring them down like so. So you're going to have that going on. Then bring his legs together on the slide also, just like that, and bring them up like that. Bring his back in, his wings in, and peg. There you go. Have that right there. Then bring his legs down, and we have Mr. Slag in his out mode. Squeezes back in together and peg that into here, and there you go. We have Mr. Slag on as his robot mode. Alright, so we're going to start off with Mr. Slag for his appearance. Alright, we have what we saw earlier, his robot here. I think I'm going to be painting these red so they look like his G1 self, G1 toy. We have his feet here on the bottom. Also have feet here. Nice detailing here on the inside. Legs can rotate all the way around. His legs can move also in and out. Mouth can drop if you want that effect. Head can still look either way. Tail do not move. Nice painting detail here and everything. So there we have Mr. Slag, or Slug, whatever y'all want to call him, but he would be called Slag in my house because that's what I grew up to know him as. Right there. Alright, Mr. Sludge we have here. Some nice detail in here. We have Optimus Prime symbol here. Right there on his leg. Had his big gaping hole here, which we can still see his head, which would be his Adam's apple right there. Nice paint detail, blue eyes. Right here with the gold here, Autobot symbol. Also the detail in his sludge eyes is pretty wicked. Also with the paint, with the lines in it. Got his spinal cord here. Tail do have detail in it. Also had the gold here on top. Not bad. It'd be a core class. A little small, but not bad. Alright, then Mr. Grimlock. What are those? What are those right here? But I'm gonna leave that alone. We have blue eyes here. His head can move up and down. No movement here on the arms, the T-Rex arms, but right here we have that nice movement there. We have a nice gold chest here, gold around here, and that's about it as far as paint where we have here. And that's about it as far as paint on that. Also, like I say, you have the little silver paint here, and that's about it for that. Let's put that down right there. Alright, so there you have the Dinobots, the original three from the beginning. Original three from the beginning of when they first built the Dinobots. There's Grimlock, Sludge, and Slag. Alright, now we're going to get into combine mode for these guys. Alright, first off we're going to start out with Mr. Grimlock with combine mode. So we're going to take his tail and peg it here for now. I gotta remember how to do this because it's about my second time, I think third time doing it. Take his head and split it up like so by bringing like that. Then we're going to take his arms and bring them in, rotate his feet, bring them in, rotate his feet, and we're going to take the peg here and peg it into the hole there, and also peg here. So we're going to do that right there. If I can straighten it up and get it. Alright. So we got that peg into there, and we're going to have this peg here pegs into that slot right there. If it'll do right for me. Alright, so nice clean snap there. Take the head and bring it down like so. Am I doing something wrong here? I think I am. I think I am. Yeah, I think I'm doing something wrong here. For one, his head is turned around. There you go, his head was turned around. So we're gonna bring this one up like that and bring this one down. So there he go in his leg mode. We got the peg up and everything. So we're gonna set him off to the side. Bring in Mr. So what we're gonna do is bring his stuff up and open this up. I don't know why his stuff keep falling. Like he can't stand up. Trying to do a video here, box. Alright, then take his leg and rotate it out, and rotate that out there. Bring it up here and bring that up also like that, and open sesame like that. Bring his head down like so. If I think I got that right. Rotate the arms up. Rotate the arms up, and we're gonna have him like that. Oh, let's see. Yeah, rotate his body, rotate his waist. So we're gonna have him looking like that for right now. Yeah. So there he go for that. Alright then, Mr. Slag. We're gonna take this off. Trying to remember. They will rotate these up like that. Rotate. If I'm not mistaken. I know I figured out in a minute. I know I have it in a minute. I think I got it. I think that's about right. I think that's about right. I think. I can't remember. Or was it back like this? Oh, back like that. Yeah. Take these pegs here and peg them into the spot like that. And there you have that combined mode there. And open up. Let's see. I think you open. Yeah, we got open up. Open up right here. Yeah, open that up right there. And rotate these down. And you have that right there for Mr. Volcanus. Canis. So from here, what we're gonna do is peg in the peg hole here and this joint here into him like that. And we got that going on with that part there. Alright, then yeah, bring these down and bring in, take slag pegs here and peg them into these top ports here on sludge and peg it into the paste here. Then we're going to take the arms here, peg them here and peg them into place. If it'll let me. I might have got on. Let's move it. Yeah, there you go. Move the feet out of the way and peg it here like that. Then we can bring the feet down. And the last section, we can bring in his head and peg his head into the spot here. And there we have Mr. Volcanus in his combine mode. I take it this might be used as a gun, but we're gonna peg it here. We'll peg it right here for now on the side. I don't know if it'll go there or not, but I guess not. So there you have Mr. Volcanus in part of his Volcanus mode, full out mode. I'll raise that up so you can look down. And there he is. It's doable, but not quite. It seemed like they could have had like GRIMLOCK have the leg like that, and this can be like a gun or a foot or a toe or something. So that's where we can have that going on. And it depends on how long his arms are. Will it be like proportion? So I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I think the height will work for that, and I think the arm proportion will work. But as far as the directions tell you to fold, keep it folded, keep his legs folded up from robot mode, and bring it up to here and lock them in. So that's what it says in for the directions. But I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep him. I think I'm gonna stand him up, depending on how he look with the rest of the guys. So, but he looking good. All right, so let's get into some articulation. So far, he do have a head swivel. Do have a head swivel there. Have a waist rotation, which he's using SLUGGE's chest rotation. Has a kick up this far and a kick back this far, and he has a knee bend. To get a knee bend, you're gonna have to hold GRIMLOCK head and get the knee bend going on. So there. So when you get ready to pose him, you have to do that. He do have a thigh swivel, so he can get that going on. Other than that, that's about it. As much as I can do with him so far. And yeah, so he will be staying in this mode for a while now. So he can, yeah, until he get the rest of the guys. So that's why I'm gonna keep him in that. Kind of funny. So they only give us 3 bots, but give us enough where we can form and to pretty much see how tall he gonna be. So far he gonna be the tallest core class we got. So yeah, in that part. Alright, so as far as this guy, you can get these guys, they are spilling out in Targets. So that's where I got these 3 guys from. I got these from Target. So they are spilling out in Targets. So look at your Targets, look up your Targets, and you can find these guys there. I got SLAG for $10. I got GRIMLOCK for $10, and I got SLUDGE for $11. So it varies. But other than that, you know, go by and pick them up and everything. Alright, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be a fun little core class, and he's gonna be the tallest core class that we got. And alright, there you match up with core class Rumble, which is Frenzy, that I painted to be Rumble, Red Rumble. So there you go, matching up with him. Here he is with core class Willie. Right there, so you can see how that matches up. And here he is with Shockwave. See how that matches up. And here he is with, I can't think of this Target Master name, but here he is with a Target Master. I can't think of his name right now. I think it's Clog, or start with a C. Alright. And here he is with Optimus Prime. which I can't find my other core class guys. Here it is with Optimus Prime. So I think he's going to need to be at least this tall. I mean, to make it like it's supposed to be. I mean, cause that's how tall I think it should be, right there with him. I mean, that looks better as far as height. So that looks better right there as far as height with Optimus Prime, especially with Soundwave. I mean Shockwave right there. Cause I mean, you put these guys back down, put him back down as a that height. They don't fare well. You know what I'm saying? So look how tall he is. I mean, yeah. So I think we'll be able to stand him up the higher height as far as that goes. All right. But yeah, go ahead and get this guy. I mean, it's going to be fun to have a core class combiner. So maybe they'll bring in more core class combiners. Maybe they bring in Minosaur, Devastator, Aerial Bots, stuff like that. Computron and all that. Alright, if you find this video loving, give a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give a thumbs down. Thank you for all the subscribers who subscribe to me now. Thank you all for the new subscribers who get ready to subscribe. That's who's just subbed to me. And thank you for the followers who've been following me for a good while. And thank you to the new subscribers that's getting ready to subscribe to me after watching, my videos. And as I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out. Be blessed.